Hi, everybody. My name is Wendy Sterling, and I am 43 years old, and I live in Sherman Oaks, California, and this is my story. I still remember the day that I found out that my husband was having an affair. I remember the weather, I remember the smell in the air, and I remember exactly what I was wearing. You see, I was that person who had the perfect Facebook life, and my husband was the last person to cheat. And the shame and embarrassment that overcame me was so debilitating. I kept asking myself questions like, how is this happening to me? Why did this happen to me? How didn't I see this coming? I trusted him. I believed in him. I believed in our dreams and us. I supported him. I supported his career. And I believed that me and our two boys were his entire world, and he would never do anything to jeopardize it. But that day, everything changed. And I'll never forget that next morning after I kicked him out, waking up was the hardest thing I've ever had to do. Staring next to me at an empty pillow and knowing that there were two little boys dependent on me getting them out the door into school. And for the first time in my life, taking care of them felt like the hardest thing I had to do. And then there was also the fact that I had started a new job the week before, and I had to go to work and pretend that everything was okay. And the last thing I wanted anyone to think was that my life was anything but Facebook perfect, which meant that I was weak. I didn't want anyone to see that it had destroyed me, but deep down I knew that this was a time where I couldn't do this alone and I needed to ask for help. It was then that I discovered the world of coaching. And not only did I study to become a coach, but while I was in class, I was able to actually bring my separation, bring my husband's infidelity into the classroom to heal myself through the pain that I was experiencing. And I'll never forget that phone call that day where I told my ex that I was ready to move forward with a divorce. It was the most empowering day of my life. And so the reason why I want to share my story and the reason why I want to be a part of this group and this message is because my divorce became the experience through which I was able to find my voice. It empowered me to be the woman that I knew was buried deep inside of me. And she was ready to conquer the world and to create a life for herself that was authentically her. And I'm standing, or I guess I'm sitting here with you today to share my story and to hopefully use this platform as a way to empower women like me to start their best life amidst the trauma and the experience of divorce. Thank you.